Sometimes, the greatest adventures aren't about conquering the highest peaks or facing the harshest conditions. They are about finding a quiet corner of the world and simply being present. Lassen Volcanic National Park in Northern California is one of those places, a hidden gem where the earth still steams and bubbles with raw power. Yet, within this volcanic landscape lies a trail so gentle and welcoming, it feels like a personal invitation from nature itself. I'm talking about the Kings Creek Falls Trail. It's an easy 3-mile loop, perfect for a family's first foray into the wilderness, or for anyone looking to reconnect with the great outdoors without needing to be a seasoned mountaineer. It's proof that a truly memorable journey is measured not in miles, but in moments. The beauty of a place like Lassen on a quiet weekday is something special. The air feels cleaner, the sounds of the forest are clearer, and you have the space to breathe it all in. Forget the rush. This isn't a race to the finish line. The real prize is the journey itself. It's about taking your time, letting the kids run ahead a little, and stopping to listen. Listen to the wind whispering through the tall pines, the distant call of a Steller's jay, or the simple sound of your own footsteps on the soft earth. This is where you disconnect from the noise of daily life and plug into something far more powerful and ancient. It's a chance to move at nature's pace, which is slow, deliberate, and always beautiful. On a warm, sunny day, the park's atmosphere is one of profound peace. The sunlight filters through the canopy, painting shifting patterns on the trail ahead. Every turn reveals a new vista, a new reason to pause and just look. This is the perfect setting to teach children and remind ourselves about the simple joys of being outside. It's about noticing the small details, the vibrant colors of Indian paintbrush wildflowers blooming by the path, the texture of bark on a Jeffrey pine, or the way a tiny lizard scurries across a sun-warmed rock. These small discoveries are the building blocks of a great adventure, creating memories that will last a lifetime, long after the hike is over. What makes the Kings Creek Falls Trail so accessible is its simplicity. It doesn't demand grueling climbs or technical skills. It just asks you to walk, to look, and to feel. It's an open invitation for everyone, regardless of age or fitness level. I've seen grandparents walking hand in hand with their grandchildren here, everyone sharing in the same sense of wonder. The path itself is your guide, leading you gently through meadows and forests, building anticipation for the main event. It's a reminder that adventure isn't about pushing your limits to the breaking point. It's about expanding your world, one peaceful step at a time, and finding strength in serenity. As you step onto the trail, the first thing you notice is the sound. It's a gentle hum, a symphony of the wilderness that immediately calms the mind. The path descends gradually, leading you away from the car park and deeper into the heart of the forest. You'll hear the cheerful chirping of mountain chickadees and the industrious tapping of a woodpecker somewhere high in the trees. The air carries the sweet, earthy scent of pine needles and damp soil, a natural perfume that invigorates the soul. It's a sensory experience that grounds you in the present moment. Instead of thinking about emails or deadlines, you find yourself focusing on the crunch of your boots and the warmth of the sun on your skin. One of the best pieces of advice for any hike, especially with family, is to take frequent breaks. Don't see them as interruptions. See them as opportunities. Find a fallen log to sit on and share a snack. Point out the different shapes of the clouds drifting lazily across the brilliant blue sky. These pauses are where the real connections happen, both with each other and with the environment around you. It's in these quiet moments that you can truly appreciate the scale of the ancient forest, feeling small and humbled in the best possible way. The journey is made up of these little stops, each one a miniature adventure in itself. The trail meanders through open meadows dotted with wildflowers, their vibrant colors a stark and beautiful contrast to the deep green of the surrounding forest. You might see mule deer grazing peacefully, their ears twitching at the slightest sound, completely at home in their world. This is their territory, and we are just respectful visitors passing through. It's a powerful lesson in coexistence and a chance to observe wildlife in its natural habitat. Encourage your kids to be quiet and still, to watch and learn. Seeing an animal in the wild is a thrill that no screen can ever replicate, a raw and authentic encounter with the living world. As you get closer to the creek, a new sound joins the symphony, the gentle murmur of flowing water. It's a sound that promises coolness and life, drawing you forward with a magnetic pull. You start to feel a slight drop in temperature as the trail dips into the shaded canyon. On a hot day, there's nothing more refreshing than dipping your hat into the crisp, clear water of Kings Creek and feeling the coolness trickle down. It's a simple, primal pleasure. This is nature's air conditioning, a welcome relief that re-energizes you for the rest of the walk. The creek itself is a marvel. Its water so pure you can see every smooth stone on its bed. Following the sound of rushing water, you arrive at the viewing platform overlooking Kings Creek Falls. And what a sight it is. The water cascades 50 feet down a rugged, moss-covered rock face, crashing into a boulder-strewn pool below. The spray creates a fine mist that hangs in the air, catching the sunlight and sometimes forming a faint rainbow. The sheer power and beauty of the waterfall are captivating. It's a moment that makes you stop in your tracks. All the walking, all the anticipation leads to this magnificent display of nature's artistry. It's the heart of the trail, a powerful and awe-inspiring reward for your efforts. This is the perfect spot to take a longer break. Find a comfortable rock near the viewing area, unpack your lunch, and just soak it all in. The roar of the waterfall is constant and mesmerizing, a white noise that drowns out everything else. It's a place for reflection, to feel a deep sense of connection to the raw elements of the earth. Watching the water endlessly tumble over the precipice is a reminder of the constant, unstoppable force of nature. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated joy, shared with the people you care about most. These are the memories that become etched in your mind, the ones you'll talk about for years to come. For the more adventurous, a steep stone staircase leads down to the base of the falls. The perspective from below is even more dramatic. You can feel the spray on your face, and the thunderous sound vibrates through your entire body. It's an immersive experience that makes you feel alive and energized. Looking up at the torrent of water from the bottom, you gain a new appreciation for its scale and power. It's a humbling reminder of our place in the natural world. This is where you can truly feel the pulse of the planet, a raw and untamed energy that is both thrilling and deeply peaceful. Even if you choose to stay at the upper viewpoint, the magic is undeniable. You can spend ages just watching the patterns in the water, feeling the cool air, and enjoying the serenity of the location. This isn't a place to be rushed. It's a destination in itself, a sanctuary where you can recharge your spirit. The waterfall is a living, breathing entity, constantly changing yet always there. It's a testament to the enduring beauty of Lassen Volcanic National Park and a powerful symbol of the wildness that still exists in the world, waiting for us to come and find it. One of the brilliant things about the Kings Creek Falls Trail is that it's a loop. This means you don't have to retrace your steps. The journey back is an entirely new experience, offering fresh scenery and a different perspective on the landscape you've just explored. The return path follows the creek for a while before climbing gently back up through the forest. This section of the trail is often quieter, allowing for even more opportunities to spot wildlife and enjoy the peaceful solitude. The changing views keep the hike engaging right to the very end, ensuring there's no boring bit on the way back to the car. The climb back up is gradual and far from daunting. In fact, it offers some of the most stunning views of the entire hike. As you gain elevation, you can look back down into the canyon you just walked through. The tall pines and firs create a dense green carpet, with the creek carving a silver ribbon through it all. Seeing the landscape from this higher vantage point gives you a real sense of accomplishment. You can point down and say, "We were just down there by that waterfall." It ties the whole experience together, providing a satisfying conclusion to the adventure and a new appreciation for the terrain you've covered. This return leg is just as rich in detail as the way in. You might notice different types of wildflowers you missed before, or perhaps a Clark's nutcracker flitting between branches, its distinctive call echoing through the trees. The light will have changed, casting long shadows in the late afternoon and giving the forest a warm, golden glow. These subtle shifts make the world feel new again. It's a beautiful reminder that there is always more to see, even on a path you feel you already know. Nature is never static. It is always in motion, always offering a fresh perspective if you are willing to look. As you near the end of the loop and the trailhead comes back into view, you'll likely feel a mix of satisfaction and gentle tiredness. It's the good kind of tired, the kind that comes from a day well spent in the fresh air. Your legs may be a little weary, but your spirit will feel refreshed and renewed. The loop design makes the end of the hike feel like a proper completion, a circle closed. You've experienced the canyon from above, within, and from the other side, creating a complete and holistic memory of this beautiful corner of Lassen. Completing a hike like the Kings Creek Falls Trail leaves you with more than just tired muscles and a camera full of photos. It leaves you with a renewed sense of wonder and a feeling of profound peace. It's a reminder that you don't need to embark on a massive expedition to find adventure. It can be found on a simple 3-mile trail on a sunny afternoon with the people you love. The joy comes from the act of moving, breathing, and observing, of being fully present in a beautiful place. It's about celebrating the journey and finding happiness in the simple, powerful rhythm of walking in nature. This experience is a testament to the wisdom of pioneers like John Muir, who knew that in every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. You might set out seeking a waterfall, but you return with a clearer mind, a lighter heart, and a deeper connection to the world around you. You return feeling refreshed, inspired, and a little more in tune with yourself. These experiences are what build resilience and a love for the outdoors. They teach us that we are capable, that we are part of something much bigger than ourselves, and that there is immense strength to be found in quiet moments. I encourage you to embrace the spirit of gentle adventure. Don't be intimidated by the idea of hiking. Start small, choose a trail like this one, and go at your own pace. Let curiosity be your guide. Stop to examine a flower, listen to a bird's song, or simply sit and stare at the clouds. There is no right or wrong way to enjoy the outdoors. The goal is simply to be there, to experience it, and to let its beauty work its magic on you. It's about creating your own story, one step at a time, and finding the extraordinary in what might seem like an ordinary day. So get out there, find your own Kings Creek Falls, whether it's in a national park or a local woodland. Pack a small bag, gather your family or friends, and go for a walk. Discover the joy of putting one foot in front of the other and seeing where the trail takes you. The greatest adventures are often the ones that are accessible to us all, waiting just beyond our doorstep. The wild is calling, not with a roar, but with a whisper. All you have to do is listen and then take that first wonderful step. Your adventure is out there. Go and find it.